I think that maybe it has to do with the fact that I am the 218th signer.
Oh, Millhouse. We're going to talk about it.
To push for a vote on the release of the Epstein files. And, I don't know. So there's a lot of questions. I plan on going to Washington on Monday to caucus with other Democrats. Leader Jeffries has asked us to be there, and so I am going.
Okay, another government shutdown. Not new, various reasons over our lifetimes as to why this happens. Usually some kind of disagreement between both sides, right? But this one smells a little different, just a little different. In case you guys haven't been following up, they have brought forth a petition and they needed 218 members to finally sign it and actually release the files we've all been looking for. You know what I'm talking about. Adelita Gurlava, I don't want to say your name wrong. She is poised to be the 218th signature. She just won a special election, and the Republican majority will not let her be sworn in. So now I'm hearing this news and these excuses as to why they're shutting everything down, why they're closing and locking the doors. In case you think I'm being biased, one thing I didn't know until researching this was usually when there are special elections, they get sworn in right away. This would be one example down here. Democrats have pointed out that September 2025, this month, Republican leadership quickly swore in Virginia Democrat James Waukesha after his special election victory. Now, that's a Democrat leader, so it's not a Republican versus Democrat thing. That's not why they won't let her in, okay? Mike Johnson's official excuse is that they will do it once they come to a regular session. Aha. See? That's why they're closing the doors. That's why the government shut down. They're just waiting for the... Wait 1 second. Okay, now this is where I move my head around a little bit. So, official excuse. This is a performance session, not a regular session, right? That's why they didn't swear her in. If you look down, she states that the Florida Republicans were sworn in during a performance session earlier this year on April 2nd, the day after the special elections. The House had been in session the day before. All right. So it's not a party thing. That's not why they didn't swear her in. It's not because this is not a regular session. They've done that before. It's not because she won a special election. They've done that before as well with Democrats and Republicans. So that leads me back to this. One thing I want to say, and I want to make sure I'm very clear here. Again, I am not coming at this from a party perspective. I'm coming at this from an individual perspective and smelling something rotten in Denmark. Again, this is the party and president that came in saying that they were going to come in and just be super transparent and release all the files. And ever since Elon Musk said what he said on Twitter, they have been doing the exact opposite, anything they can to deflect. This is why I point this out. Not because I'm some conspiracy theorist, but because it's weird that if I was to say that I was going to release something that is very darn tooting to a bunch of people, I was adamant about it and serious about it. And then later on, I say, nope, never mind, I'm not going to do it, and find every excuse in the book not to do it. I'd look very guilty. I'd look very guilty. What am I hiding? What are they hiding? Right? And it doesn't even matter at this point, like if you still vote for Trump or like what's going on or anything. Because apparently a lot of people who still like Trump don't even care if he was implicated anyways, which he already is. His name was already been black markered out. So this isn't about swaying people's minds to not like Donald Trump. This is about consistency and clarity. Why all the shenanigans? Just swear her in, let the vote come in, and let it all out. What do you think? All right, I'll leave it at that. I will talk to you guys later.